And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Got Shaq, got Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection, some of it was the defense stepping up. My guess is we'll see some significant changes as things get going in the second half. Increasing off-the-ball activity, making the extra pass, and trying to get better looks.
And that is just about...
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You have to like what we're seeing from Jim. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Smitty, you were able to play a couple seasons with Steve Kerr when you were both in San Antonio. What was your time together like there? How do you think he's been influenced by his San Antonio time?
Well, it was a great time. He's a great teammate. I think he's been influenced by Popovich, attention to details. Both are very measured to their approach to things, but the one thing you have to really say that you really link those two together, they are funny, funny, funny.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, inside we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. You know, Steve, it seems like players are getting more leeway to shoot, but the one thing coaches cannot stand are turnovers. That's been universal, and for the beginning of the game, talk about how you can cut those turnovers down.
I think for a lot of players, they have to come in and really start to go back to study film. That could definitely cut down turnovers. Next, I think it has to be something that really, it hurts you. I think a lot of guys turn it over and they're like, well, we get to the next play. You got to turn the basketball over, and it has to hurt you. Then I think also a lot of guys make the simple plays. Don't go for the fences. Go for the bunts, the singles, and if a guy's open, just give it to him in stride versus trying to create a play. A lot of guys sometimes over-dribble and overthink, just make the right basketball play.
And keeping your focus, I would think, too, just like in anything in regular life, keeping your focus on something has got to be just important.
And communication, you said it right. Focus, communication, that will cut down turnovers.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
That free throw missing. And LeBron James, a 4-time MVP, one of 5 players, Smitty, ever to achieve that.
And last season became the first ever to total 27,000 points, 7,000 assists, and 7,000 rebounds. He's the greatest small forward ever to play this game, in my opinion. The Warriors' playoff run last season, pretty remarkable. Won their first 14 straight and finished 16-1. 14 straight wins, the longest playoff win streak in NBA history. That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
The screen from Thompson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Love with the screen on Green. It's stolen by Green. And they're running for 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. And you saw the stories about what sparked the Warriors' incredible playoff run last year, from Klay Thompson signing the toaster for a fan. Nonetheless, the team went on a huge run afterwards.
Yes, they did, going all the way, beating the Cavs in the Trilogy Series. Never underestimate a toaster.
Clock at 4. Love wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry passes to Durant. And stolen by LeBron. He kicks to Thomas. James dishes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thompson with it, guarded now by Durant. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got 5 points so far.
He's made that three-point shot a staple in his arsenal. You can't sag off Kevin Love.
Smith against Thompson. Here's Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. In the corner, Smith with it. LeBron with it. Thompson left side. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
And Tristan Thompson remains a relatively poor shooter, free throws and otherwise. He's tried to add a 15-footer, Smitty, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
And I think he's probably better off just staying around the rim. The kind of rebounder he is, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths.
That free throw, no good.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Cleveland. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Pachulia. Good on the second free throw. Well, the NBA can be a superstitious place at times, Steve, with all the quirks and characters in the league. And you played. What was the strangest game day ritual that you ever saw?
I think Harold Miner. He touched everything with his nose, his gym shoes, his wristbands, the basketballs at the free throw line, and everybody did. And I think for me, as I got older, it wasn't strange. It was out of necessity. I had to get in some kind of steam room and have all those hot pads wrapped around me just to get loose to play.
I like that story. I don't like Baby Jordan's story, though. Harold Miner, that doesn't work for me. I don't understand that. Pocket 2. Here's Thomas. No good. That would have tied it. Golden State's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And we know how great Curry is at shooting the ball, but he is also an incredible playmaker. Very, very aware of how to draw the defense to him and get an easy layup for a teammate. He's underrated as a passer, mostly because his scoring is so incredible.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first one falls. Steve, when you think about Curry and his playmaking, the assists are easy to count, but the gravity he has on the floor all over the floor creates shots for others by itself.
And if you're on Curry's teams, you have so much attention drawn off of you. When he has the ball, Kevin, defenders have to be aware of Curry at all times. Opens up so much space for the other shooters.
Good on both.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Korver kicks to James. The screen from Thompson. Shoots the three. And it's LeBron missing. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 9 points for Klay Thompson. And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end the game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. David West, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And that one misses. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
Picked by West. Back to Curry. Shoots the three. Another three for Golden State.
In this second half, it's been a disappointing turn of events for them defensively. The focus, the intensity, just not there.
Thompson, a screen on West. Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Iguodala. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Back to the action after this word. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
And Steve Kerr, this is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard him. Ice the screens. Communicate. Give me everything you've got defensively.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala at small forward with Durant playing the 4. Curry is out there with Livingston, and it's Green in at the pivot spot manning the middle. The Cavaliers trail by 10. James outside, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
No good on the second free throw.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the top offensive teams in this league. They make threes, they get dunks and layups. They make them all at a high level.
It's Curry outside, rebounded by Korver.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Rose kicks to James. To the middle. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors leading by 7. You think about the Cavaliers scoring from long range and inside, Steve, they're pretty good from mid-range too.
You know, they have 2 elite shot creators able to hit the dribble pull-up when all else fails, get them the ball, and pretty much get out of the way.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 9.
I like seeing the determination from Green on the boards, just relentless.
Outside Crowder, Durant with the steal. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Start it.
Timeout called, Cleveland. You watch Kevin Durant and the way he just rises up so easily, Steve, with his soft touch. He can absolutely be unguardable, even if you're willing to throw double and triple teams his way.
You know, Durant's height, shooting, and mobility are just too much for one defender to deal with. On any given possession, he can create a good look out of nothing. It's why he's one of the greatest scorers to ever play.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
That free throw good from Durant.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Curry. He feeds it to Green. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He gets it in there. And the Warriors lead by 14. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Curry against Smith. Thompson inside. Great D that time from Thomas.
Ooh, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity. He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Warriors leading by 12. Outside Curry. High arcing shot. Cavaliers with the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's James, and the layup's good off the glass.
You gotta love the tenacity of LeBron. He makes an impact on the glass as well.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. It's Curry with the drive. Pachulia the pass to Thompson. Back to Pachulia. Some nice passing by Golden State. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Outside for Durant. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
You know, as the game tonight evolved, he really put the team on his back. He was aggressive, effective, and the defense, they weren't able to adjust.
LeBron outside. There's the dish to Thomas. Love with the screen on Curry. Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Thomas, here we go. Green with the block.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning, but this time, he just flat out went got it.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?